Yeah, good it wasn't on the stream. We did not say the R word on the stream. I don't know what
Damn, I
you're
missed
talking
it.
about. I'm kidding. I know.
Tarkin 2020.
Anyway, so
Damn it, now Mini's gonna be
Yes.
monetized.
yeah,
Don't worry, we'll fix that.
Mini 10% of all of your views, by the way, if you ever do become monetized. Putting that
Whoa,
out
is that
there.
what we're charging?
Wait,
No,
10%
I'm
of all
kidding.
my views?
Yes,
Yeah,
all of
Waller
all
can have
of the
10% of all your views, Minnie. I want 10% of your income, and I want Waller's 10% of your income as well, since he's surrendering his
That's-
income in favor for views.
That's what
So
I
I get
meant.
20%.
10% of the income from the views. is
No,
what I
you said
meant.
views. You get 10% of the views. 10% of the views are yours.
God.
I will take your 10%
You know-
of the money, though.
This has
You
been the
see-
worst trade deal since that one you did in the other game.
Waller's
Frickin'
actually
RP.
making out with more. 20% of 0 is error divided by 0.
It's still 0. It's still 0. Anyway, so what happened last time? Who wants to review out of the party? Do you remember what happened last time?
It was a dream sequence.
No.
Disk feed failures?
There was disk feed failures. You wanted to murder somebody
Wanted to?
because, yes.
I mean, he was
You wanted
emotionally
to.
murdered by our performance, so I'll take that as a win.
We passed the test, and that
Quote unquote, yes.
that's like mildly horrifying for the people who failed the test.
Mm-hmm. And you guys received your new ship and your new mission too, if I remember. Do you remember what that was?
Nope.
Yes, Minnie doesn't take notes.
We have to go find out who stole a bunch of giant robots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we get to keep a giant robot for ourselves.
Possibly.
Can we pin it on the HR guy?
Alright, guys, if we find them, one of them was still missing. Don't check our ship's cargo hold, it's fine.
I'm not, I mean, this is acceptable.
So we find our group for today's episode after we do our recap. We find our group. You guys are on the ship though, on the unnamed ship. You guys still haven't named it yet, and you guys are still docked into Terminus Station in one of the docking bays. And your guys' mission was to go out to one of these smaller. They have like storage facilities and asteroids and stuff out on like the periphery of the Terminus system. So where Terminus is located, they have like little smaller stations and asteroids that they've turned into storage, or like other, people build offices and things out there, whatever. And your guys' mission was to go and basically perform an investigation on why that there is product disappearing for one of these in particular. So you guys are both on the ship, and I believe when we left off, Buck, you were looking over the mission plans and things, right? And
yeah, and I'm just up on the bridge.
Yeah. So
getting acclimated.
You kind of go through. You after reading the plans, you see a pop up about a news feed. So the Terminus has like a news network that everybody's connected to when you're docked here, so you can kind of get the updated information about certain things. And you guys see a news report about a pirate criminal gang battle going on deck 37. And you just see it like as a headline, and it's like it's basically telling all people that don't live on deck 37 Bravo, which is below on the lower half of the station, to just not go to that level. It is completely off limits, and it's being cordoned by the security forces. So, Buck, you read that, and if you want to read more, you can. But yeah,
Nope.
that's
I don't
the
give a shit.
headline you see. Okay. Is there anything else?
Some retards fighting each other, and oh, there it is.
Yup.
In some level, whatever. Nothing to do with us.
Yup. And y'all are still there. What are you guys wanting to do before you set off on your next mission?
The cyclonic torpedoes.
You don't have cyclonic torpedoes. They're just regular torpedoes.
I would like to go buy some more ammo. I still only have
Okay.
21 rounds.
You want to go buy some more ammo? Okay. So, does anybody else want to go buy anything? Yes, it is a buying episode for those that need it.
Oh god.
You guys got money. Remember that. You guys got paid.
How much did we get paid
So-
again?
100.
100. That's
100
right.
per.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let me increase my credits.
I wonder if I can put rounds on the expense account.
Oh
I
my god, is that what we're gonna
mean-
do? Abuse the expense account until we die?
No, I'll probably do that after, like,
I mean, it is important.
yeah, I'll buy it for myself up front, and then if I
That's a
need to
long arm, correct?
Yes.
Bellotti, the one you have? Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
What the hell is my credit count?
rounds
I don't have it
are
on here.
3 credits apiece. So my rifle is chambered in fucking
There it
$3
is.
bills.
You know, what rifle do you have? The,
The Share and I. Alright, so 25
Your
rounds is
S-
75 credits. God
How do
damn
you
it.
spell that?
SHIRREN. Here, you know what?
No, because I'm trying to look for it in here as a...
There you go. Oops, didn't mean to do that twice. Share and I rifle, tactical.
Okay.
Alright, so I can get 25 rounds for 75 credits. God damn it.
Okay.
I'll just have to.
Alright, so you get 25 more rounds?
Yes.
Alright. That will cost you 75 credits. Now, what would you two like to do? You have 100 credits to spend. Now, I would recommend that the robot probably not go to the gun store, if that's... Denny, I think it would look very odd if you went to the gun store to buy your own ammo.
Well, I mean, batteries are used for many different things.
Do you use batteries, or do you use
I-
actual ammo? Cause...
I have a laser rifle azimuth.
Okay.
It uses batteries, so I could. I only have 2 batteries, and
What kind of batteries are they? Are they regular batteries,
Yeah,
or
what
are
type?
they...
I
Well, there's different capacities, that's why I'm asking.
believe it is regular.
I would also not recommend walking into the laser gun store asking for laser pew pew batteries as a fucking robot.
Would probably look very,
Suspicious.
Errands
you
for
want
master.
give the money to me, and I'll go buy it for you. For a commission, of course.
Oh, there it is.
I keep the change.
Yes. Okay, I won't give you any change.
So,
There's Brexit.
they have... So, you gonna go buy it for him then?
Yeah, I'll be nice
Yeah,
and go
at
buy
the
it for
gun
him.
store, you and Buck go, and Buck buys his ammo. It's like a... It's like a space hunting... It's like a space sporting goods store. It's not Dick's. I will say that. It's not...
Dick's.
It's not Space Dick's.
No, because Dick's
It's
doesn't sell
Space
guns.
Cabela's. There we go.
Ducks doesn't. It's Cabela's, so it's more
Wait,
like a
wait,
spring goods
wait,
and outfitter
wait.
store.
It's Space
Yeah.
Pro Shops.
Oh my
Best-
god.
Space Pro.
Space Fish Pro.
Anyway, there's like you could go to a smaller gun store if you wanted to, or you could go to the big outfitter store. That's up to y'all.
I'm just gonna take Minnie's money, buy him what he needs, and that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so at whichever one that you choose to go to, they currently have 4 different types of capacity for ammunition.
Oh.
Alright.
Yes,
Okay.
Minnie,
for batteries.
Minnie,
Oh.
how much money did you give me to buy stuff with?
I gave you. Hang on, I had to pull up the fucking equipment list. Battery, high capacity. Nope, fuck that. Holy shit. I take it we're going
How
by
much
the
is
actual
high
price.
capacity? How much is it?
330 credits.
Yep.
Fuck
Going by the
that.
actual price.
Normal
They have
battery.
a battery, ultra capacity, super capacity, and high capacity.
God damn. That's like 4 times the price for twice the amount of capacity. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave you I give you 120 credits. I give you 60 credits to buy me one extra pack.
Okay.
So one regular battery pack?
One regular
Are
battery
there smaller sizes than a regular battery pack?
No, it's.
Damn it. I was going to try and pull some
what you got.
shenanigans.
pack.
A character's gonna look over at your character as you're contemplating this and say, "Man, you're a piece of shit."
And hang on, let's see what else I got here. Okay, fuck that. That's a lot of money.
All I'm going to do, Waller, is I'm going to go
Mhm.
buy some, like, electronic construction material.
So like wires or
Wiring
What are
circuit
you gonna
board,
buy?
like the usual, just, like,
Okay.
basically, to put it simply, spell components. I'm buying spell components.
okay, that's
But
fine.
since I can't say I'm buying spell components...
So whatever they are listed in the book is their price. So I don't have the
Let me
book
find
open,
them.
so at the moment.
They're not too expensive. It's basically, like, literally junk.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I'm buying stuff that instead of just being
You can
junk
buy-
that can
I
only
think
be used
it's
for spells, I'm
probably,
gonna buy
like-
some stuff that I can... I'm buying stuff
I'd
I can actually
say
use to build things too.
probably 50 credits, maybe for all of it, like for everything.
That's fair. For, like, for
Yeah.
magic items, page... 218 is where I'm gonna need to start. Sorry, Betty. Got it. 218. 26. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy some stuff like fucking...
Okay.
You know, like some
I'd
cable
say-
line, for example. I'll buy
Yeah.
like fucking 30 feet of cable line, and that's 15 credits.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I can
Be
use
like
that to help,
50
like,
to 75 credits in
One
total.
second. Yeah, basically, I'm just buying, you know, I'm just buying like electronic stuff to build things with, but it doesn't actually say in
Mhm.
here, you know, hey, it's this much to do it. So we want it usage. You want to go with 50 just for the ability for me to build a bunch of stuff, and then
Yeah.
15 more just for the cable line, so I can
Yeah,
do more stuff
so
if I need to.
75.
So 75. Yep.
Yeah.
3. 103. 5. That'll get me down to 28 credits. 28. We're gonna add cable line.
Alright. You guys finish
Premium.
shopping. And it's about end of business while you're finishing that up there, Halls. But it's about end of business day. So you guys have an opportunity. You can either go back to your room or head back to your ship.
Back
Before
to the
we
ship.
do,
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Holes buy me also make that 3 fire extinguishers.
3 fire extinguishers.
Alright, I'll buy him 3 fire extinguishers.
15 credits each.
Okay.
And store those on the ship just to be safe, and a toolkit as well.
I mean, you guys haven't explored the ship, have you? Yet.
True.
No, we haven't.
No.
I'll omit the
So-
toolkit, but the extra fire extinguishers will still be,
Okay.
because I have a feeling we'll need
You're
them.
gonna put one in each room, aren't you? Is that gonna be Minnie's character? Like, literally, 13's like, we need to have safety robot.
He's the safety
Preventative
box.
measures.
Robot safety bot.
Well, the urge right now to troll him by reaching out and poking holes in the bottom of all the extinguishers when he's not paying attention.
You'll get that one in your room.
You don't know that they all have
Anyway,
holes
do
in
you
the
guys
bottom.
head back to the ship at that point?
I'm going to, yes, and I'll just
Yeah.
start
Okay,
poking
so
around it.
back. Is 13 going back to the ship?
He never left.
Okay. All right. So you guys are back on the ship, and it's your decision. What do y'all want to do? You can
I'm
either
going
head out
to,
to-
I'm going to poke around the ship, see what else we got in there.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Crap, hold on. I just realized my D20's up on my shelf. Back in a sec.
Roll Z perception check.
I'll do one too, I guess.
Same.
Roll Z perception check.
My perception's fucking shit. That is an 8 for perception.
15 for 13.
15 for 13.
So, I mean, you guys have looking around, and wait for Bellotti to get back. Actually,
And
before we
I am
start.
back.
So, before you guys start digging around, what did you get there, Bellotti?
A 6 plus whatever my modifier. I think a 3. My fucking perception. 1, so 7.
7. I mean, it's not a really. There's not a lot here per se. Like, you guys have enough food for both of you for, probably a week or two. There's enough, and plus whatever you guys have on your person. But there is like an armory room in here that has no weapons at the moment. It's completely empty. You have your cargo bays, which also you can turn into other things as well that are also completely empty. Like the armory room, it's literally a door that you can literally store stuff that locks. It's not even really that big. So it's just more like a little empty space with a door on it. And you guys have the ability to basically upgrade the ship as much as you want later. So there's a lot of room for expansion, as it were. So that's kind of what y'all see looking through everything. You have no hyperdrive, as you remember, so there is that to consider as well.
So we have
But
to
yeah,
stick
I
to
leave
the
it.
area.
Stick to the area or use possibly a jump ship.
Right.
So, but yeah, it's your decision now what you guys want to do as a group. If you have any questions or anything, go ahead and ask.
No questions, but I am going to unload my rifle and leave that in the armory.
Okay.
Don't want anyone blowing holes in this ship.
Blowing holes in my ship! Smart move, I think. That's a smart move.
I'm going to drop all 3 fire extinguishers in engineering.
Okay. There is a standard allotment of fire extinguishers throughout the ship, just letting you know. But you've just added some more just in case. So.
Mm-hmm. So what, there's 4 total in that room then?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Presumably, it's got a firefighting system integrated into the ship.
Don't presume.
I'm presuming it's not going to
You
work.
might
in
wanna
one.
I'm gonna go up
investigate
to the
that.
bridge and see if there's an inbuilt fire suppression system.
There is not an inbuilt fire suppression system. There is a self-destruct system, though.
I'm gonna pointedly not tell any of these idiots about that.
Rude. What did I ever do to not deserve this trust?
You killed a guy.
You don't know that.
I know that.
And I killed no guys, by the way. Thank you very much.
Guy is a general term.
Nope, I have
Don't
slaughtered
get all-
no males.
Don't
been
get all
trained.
social justice on me.
How am I being a social justice warrior? If I was being a social justice warrior, I'd sit there and start screeching about people being all non-binary unless they've stated otherwise. I simply said I killed nothing of the male gender.
It's a trap.
God. It is a trap. I mean, it might be. We're not sure.
Look, she could have been a trap. That is indeed a possibility in this universe, but
Yep. And you all didn't ask, and I'm not going to tell. So there you go.
Well,
Yep.
Jesus, all right, Waller. We now know Waller's gay.
Nope.
I mean, you didn't?
Alright, let's see.
Like, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Fuck off. Anyway.
About all I can think of.
Cash, just
Yeah.
talk, damn it.
He's watching, and you did. So. He's watching Mandalorian, I think. So.
Nope, no, I'm not.
No. So.
I'm doing something else entirely.
So, what do y'all want to do? You guys are just kind of chilling on the ship at this point.
Do what?
You guys are just chilling on the ship. What do y'all want to do?
I'll start going over pre-flights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pressure
Start
probably help with that.
flicking. You start flicking switches.
Oh, head to engineering.
Has Buck flown a ship before? Has Buck flown ships before?
Yes, Buck has a piloting of, hold on. $7. So
yeah,
he probably
you can start
knows what he's doing
going
a little
over.
bit.
You do know you need to call for clearance before leaving because that's just the proper thing to do.
I don't know if they're ready to go yet, so I'm just doing pre-flight checks.
Shit, we don't have a pilot, do we?
That's me.
Buck is your pilot.
Like, is Buck a real pilot though? Or...
I have a piloting of 7. Yes.
I mean,
I say he's our pilot.
Do you guys have this conversation? You guys are all sitting on the bridge.
no,
like,
I'm just giving
do
Bloody
any
shit
of you
right
know
now.
how to fly?
Does anyone know how to fly this? Fuck you.
Well, technically, the calculations required are within my domain to calculate. However, I have never tried it.
I'll go ahead and handle this.
It's all yours. I shall go down to engineering.
There is a sensor station for U-Hauls up on the bridge. There's also an engineering console on the bridge if you want to stay there, Minnie.
Yeah, okay, I'll stay
But
there for now.
looking over what you guys have, you guys do have a decent amount of sensors. You don't have any EWAR on this ship halls, but you'd probably try and jerry-rig it just by hacking shit for the moment, but you can actually get full-blown systems. So, anyway, Buck, start your pre-flight check. What? Describe your process. How does Buck start a pre-flight here?
Testing flight controls, checking systems.
So all your systems are showing in the green. Your auxiliary power is on. Your engines are not in the flight mode per se, so they're powered off to where they just generate the power. Mainly like an APU.
Yep.
So they're running, but all you need to do is flip a switch and then they'll just pop right on. So your dampening fields are good to go. So and your shields are also good to go as well. By the way, if you lose shields, you lose your dampening fields too, and that gets where it gets interesting, and that's why all of your seats have seatbelts in them. So if for some reason, say your shields die or something happens to maybe your dampening field systems,
you're gonna want to avoid excessive maneuvering.
Or you're going to take a fuck ton of G's.
Find the guy who integrated those systems and bitch slap him.
Yep.
I think that should be one of our first priorities, is to deintegrate those systems.
It's a cheap ship, man. They had to integrate it somehow. Be happy your ship has shields. Some of them don't. And the ones
Look,
that
I'm just
don't,
happy I have a
guess
ship.
what? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so your ship is ready to go when you are. At this point, all systems are green, and you can go from there.
All right. Last call. Anybody need anything from the station?
I'm good.
Negative.
All right. Guess I'll go ahead and call for clearance.
All right. So, how do you call clearance, Bloody? I know I'm being really specific, but how does Buck introduce himself, and what's this conversation like?
I should probably look up whatever the ship's designation is.
It does not have a name. I'm
I
gonna
assume
let
it
you all
has a
know you
number?
guys can pick a name. It has a number, but you don't have a name yet.
That's fine. We'll figure that
It
out.
is.
What's the number?
SS1 1004. So SS1004.
Oh, right. Like it says right on the sheet. Okay, that makes
It
sense.
says it on the sheet. Yes. And until you guys name it, that is the name of it. So, and then that ship, that make and model is what the ship is. By the way, that's not anything pre. That's actually what it's called. So,
I thought it's an Alpire Arden, apparently.
yep. That's the name.
Oh,
of the
that's what you're talking
That's
about.
the name of the make and the model of the ship.
Okay, gotcha.
You just need to name the ship at some point.
You guys want to give this a name now, or you want to just kind of figure it out on the fly?
Yeah, we can figure it out later. It needs to earn its name.
Fair enough.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll go ahead and pick up the mic. Terminus control. This is transport SS1004 requesting permission to undock and leave the station.
SS1004. This is Terminus Control. What is your business? Leaving the station.
None of your business.
I don't want to say that right over the radio.
That's what 13 says in the background.
They're kind of waiting. It's kind of like that awkward waiting
Dead
between
air.
radio.
Yeah.
Dead air.
Real quick, what is the what was the destination we were going to again?
So it's one of the storage facilities within the the actual area of influence of Terminus. So it's not just the station; they have like outlying little facilities, asteroids, smaller satellites that companies put up. Like, we're going to build a storage unit here, or we're going to build on this asteroid. So we're not storing stuff on the station, but it's close enough that we can still use it. So it maybe they're by natural, by a natural cause, or man put it there, basically.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like one of the numbered things on the chart, but I would assume not. Then.
No,
Okay.
not yet. Nope. Those are different
Um,
systems.
I'll go ahead and relay to Terminus our destination. Let them know which warehouse we're heading for.
All right. Well, here, and they send you back on your XCOM. They send you the approach frequency to contact the control for that hangar that you're going to. Figuring it's probably just a cargo run, so they send that to you. Just say, "Here, use this to contact them when you get there, and you're free to dock and proceed for movement. Have a good day." And you hear the mic click.
All right.
And you see the doors start opening on your docking bay as you guys kind of look out the window.
I guess I don't even get to thank him. All right, I see how it is. Jesus.
Yep. I mean, you can thank him if you want. You're still on the radio, which is...
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you there. Terminus control, this is SS1004, leaving.
See you next time.
Whoosh.
And the door opens and you guys fly out. Now you guys are out in space. I need you to roll a piloting check there, sir. Let's see how this exit goes.
Oh, let's go.
This exit went well. I got a 23.
Yeah, pretty standard exit. Fly out and no problems. Done this a million times, it seems.
I mean, at least 40.
And you guys, this ship compared to just the massive size of Terminus, this ship is puny, tiny. And you just looking at the scale, you're just like, wow, this thing's big. And you start seeing all these other ships out in space. It's very busy. Very busy as you guys pull out. But yeah, everything's going fine, and you guys can make your way to the hangar if you want to. And you insert the course, and it'll lay it in for you into the computer, so at least you can follow. So, or you can just hit the autopilot, and it'll probably fly it for you.
I'll do it myself for now. Got nothing better to do.
So he's hand flying it. Not a very long trip, maybe 30 minutes from when you leave Terminus to when you get to the hangar facility. It's a small facility. It's on an asteroid, and it seems like they built it into the asteroid. And you guys approach, and it has a small hangar door. It's built for ships of your size. If anything bigger would probably have issues. And you guys can approach it, and you can call for the control if you want. There is activity here. You don't know what kind of activity it is, but there is a presence on the hangar, or in the hangar. So yeah, if you guys want to contact the hangar, you guys can, or you guys can just barrel right in and park it. So
That's a good question. As we're kind of heading there, I'll probably consult the others and say, hey, do we want to announce that we're showing up?
I mean, are we going to get shot out of the sky if we don't?
I mean, I doubt it.
Yes.
I mean, it's...
These things have defense systems, by the way. They do have defense systems. So
okay, then.
Like, they have turrets and stuff. Mainly to keep pirates from trying to come in and raid them when the security forces aren't nearby.
At Terminus Station?
Yes.
Okay.
There has been pirates in the past that got a little dude, there's a whole gang war on a level right now, Bilotti. There's a gang war going on because of the other group. I'm just putting that out there. That is why that is a thing. So, yes, they do have from time to time gangs, and pirates do try and actually take runs at some of these facilities.
Alright,
Usually
well then I
doesn't
guess
end
we're
well
announcing
for them,
ourselves.
but they tend to protect themselves. So, you guys don't have to. You guys can go in and just Jolly Roger that shit if you really wanted to.
It may be best if we request docking.
Yep. Yes, so.
Alright. So, Buck, do you put the frequency in for the docking for the hangar?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and key that in.
You don't get a human voice. You get a very garbled computer voice. Says, hello, and it's like it's like if you ever listen to Microsoft Sam, it's kind of like that voice. And it's like SS1004, you are cleared to dock. Contact security or hangar personnel upon arrival. You have information, blah blah blah. It's giving you full what today would be what they do for aircraft. Sounds like an ATIS.
Okay.
So,
go ahead and bring it in.
And bring it on in, and So the way you guys land on this one, the hangar doesn't open and you guys slide in, it actually slides down into the asteroid. So you guys land on the platform, and you see like around where you're sitting on the pad, it opens up, and then the ship starts lowering, and then you look above you and you see the doors closing on the hangar.
All right.
And you start coming down, and if y'all want to get ready, this is the time to get ready. Or are you guys just going to ride it all the way down?
Do we notice anything suspicious?
That's a good question. You want to roll perception check to see?
Yes.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Damn.
5.
Okay.
15. Plus 1. 16.
Natural 20, and that puts my perception at 21.
So you guys start flowing down. Fallsworth, Blup, you start getting this feeling. You start kind of thinking about. You have an idea of something. You start looking up on the computer about this hangar. There should be people here.
And there's no people.
And there's no people here.
I'm gonna go ahead and head to my cabin, put my spacesuit on.
Yeah, I'll pass that
So-
information along to everybody, Waller, and then I'm also going to run
Like
a
there should
scan.
be people in this hangar.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna scan the
you guys.
station to see if there's any life forms aboard.
There is no life forms currently on the station. I will
And
give
there
you that because of your natural 20.
And,
And
there
there
should
should
be
be.
people there. Interesting.
And there should
I'm
be.
going to scan
and
the ship then for
Mhm.
to see if I'm going to scan the station then to see if there's any issues with the life support systems or breaches or anything like that, or like just stuff out of place with the
So,
life supporting abilities.
you get into the back end of the system pretty easily.
Mhm.
And you notice that there was a defensive protocol that was triggered 3 days ago that basically was an emergency event act the whole hangar, like the whole facility.
Has it closed back off?
No. And the thing is there should be pressure, and you guys should start hearing stuff on the outside of the ship, but there's none of that. And that's the other thing that you start noticing, Bloody, with your perception check. Like, there should be atmosphere here, and we should be hearing
So-
things on the outside of the ship. There's not. There's a problem.
All right.
Yeah,
So
you
don't-
heard vacuum.
You're still in hard vacuum.
all right. So Waller, when I do my little
Yeah.
thing, is it because that all like the vent systems are still open and like the shields are there and it can't repressurize, or is the life support pressurization that should be in here turned off and it just never repressurized?
It was turned off and it was never turned back on.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it back on. I'm gonna pressurize the station again.
Okay. And as you're doing that, it's starting to repressurize. It will take some time though.
That's fine.
So your O2 levels in the station are going to be pretty low. So keep
I'm
that
going
in
to keep.
mind.
I'd say I'm pass that along. We should probably wait until it finishes repressurizing to a safe level to go anywhere. I'm going to
and
see Waller. Was it
As you
triggered
guys
remotely?
reach, no, it wasn't. From
Okay.
what you can tell, it was triggered from within the station. And
Okay.
as you guys reach the bottom of the hangar, like where the ships would load up in the cargo bay, the ship settles, the elevator stops, and you guys look out and you just see all of these basically battle droids literally looking at you guys in the cockpit with guns.
That's what I was about to ask. Were there actual computer signs in here?
And you look, and there's all these battle droids, and they're pointing guns right at you.
How much atmosphere is outside by now?
Not
Much?
even enough for you to really go.
Waller,
without
am
your
I
helmet.
still in the back end?
Yeah.
And you said how much is in here right now?
What in terms of
how much
many
atmosphere
of
is in
them?
here?
Or it is
Is there
not enough
enough
for him
that-
to take off for a human. It is not.
Is
It's about maybe.
Is there enough that I can use the PA system and go,
Yeah.
I take it y'all aren't the hangar staff?
Yeah, you could. You could use the PA system
Waller.
at this point.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna run a quick engineering. Can I run a quick math check
Wait.
on something too?
What, Minnie? What are you gonna say?
Let me see if I can talk to them and convince them we're one of them.
so Buck is on the PA. He's like, I take it y'all aren't the hangar crew. And the battle droids look just upset. They're still pointing the guns at the cockpit, like mainly at you, Buck.
I mean, that's fine.
And-
We have shields.
And then Benny is 13 reaching for the PA.
Uh-huh.
And Buck, because Buck's holding, and on the ship it's like the old like CB radio handset.
Jesus.
So he's just sitting there and he's just holding it like, I take it y'all aren't from around here. At 13, you're reaching for it, and I don't know, Buck, do you fight him off or do you just give it to him?
I'll just hand it to him.
We are with you. I bring
Oh my
these humans with me to help.
Wait, what?
Hey, Waller,
What?
real quick. Before the shenanigans get any worse and we just get fucking shot. Waller, I'm still on the back end of the computers, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, let me ask this question then. Is there enough pressure in the VAE that if I were to suddenly, hit the, hey, emergency open everything, would the force of the vacuum exiting into space happen to, I don't know, violently evict some of our
Your
droids?
theory, you start thinking about this theory, it would be good if these were humans. They're robots and they have
Okay, they're magnetized to the
feet.
VAE force.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to...
Yeah. You
Ask
think
before I
about it,
did
and
it.
it's like if they didn't have mag boots or mag feet, you would be fine with that, but they
But they're
probably have mag
magnetized.
feet.
Um,
Yeah. So,
Actually,
yeah,
how good are the sensors on this ship?
they're shitty. You get a
Can I-
+2, I
can-
think.
Can I still do a computers check to see if we do pick up, hey, these floors are, like, magnetic, it's possible for them to magnetize to this? Or is there a chance that these floors might not be magnetic?
If the floors are metal,
Roll me a sensor check.
the magnets are in the
Right,
boots.
but not every metal is, magnetic.
I would assume that in
Pilati, I
a
can attempt
warehouse. All right.
He's gonna attempt it. He's gonna
It's
attempt
two
it.
+2, and I got +2 for the sensors on the ship, right?
Actually +0, I think. You would be taking a negative if it was right. It's a +0.
Okay, then it is a 16.
Yeah, it would work if this was that type of metal, but it is it is
Ferrous
basically it's
Is
it's
the word
it's
you're looking
steel.
for?
Okay.
Yes. So, 13. I need you to roll a bluff check with disadvantage, please.
Alright. What does bluff fall under? Oh, never mind, found it. Oh god,
It's
disadvantage
own
too?
thing.
Oh fuck.
Yes. You're trying to convince them that you're here to help. You're bluffing.
And not
fuck it.
very well either.
Negative
You're
1.
not very well. You got a -1.
-1.
Damn it.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
And
They
negative
don't
6.
believe you. 13. You just see one of them. They're still holding the guns to the cockpit.
How many of them are there?
There's about 15 of them in the hangar bay.
And they're all kind of right in front of it?
Yes, they are. They're in front of the ship.
How much maneuvering room do we have?
Not very much.
How far in front of the ship are they?
They're about maybe 15 feet.
Oh, that's too close for the torpedo.
I'm thinking we go bowling.
Oh my god, we're all gonna die.
Like how big are these robots? Like person
They're
sized?
human sized. They're like mini. They look like 13. They all look like 13.
Hey, you ain't gonna get offended if I just use the cannon on these, are you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I take no offense. Can I be the one who shoots?
Shit, why
By
not?
the way, I still haven't put down the
notorious
PA
droid
system.
Murderer 13, who is also a droid.
Oh god damn it! Waller, he didn't put the PA down. He still has it activated.
Yes, he is. And you guys are still talking. By the way, yeah, you guys are still talking. 13 by this going on, and you see one of them like put the you hear a response from the AI system, from the computer system. Power down your ship and prepare to be boarded.
Fuck yourself.
I guess I'll gesture him to the gunner seat.
Cowabunga it is.
Cowabunga!
Today is my lucky day.
Executing Cowabunga protocols.
Oh my god. I guess we're rolling initiative? I guess.
Why?
I guess we're rolling initiative, boys.
Waller, one
What?
last question before we roll initiative here.
Okay.
Are these battle droids independent, like each one's their own independent functioning unit, or are they receiving a command from a centralized source?
You don't know that because it's not on the security system. So you could do a check, but
I'm gonna do a check.
you can do a check. Okay. Guess it would be investigation.
That'll be good. This will be a good check. We'll know in a second, boys. That's gonna be a 28, Waller.
So looking at the model, and you have a model. Basically, they are literally 13th model. These are just another basically same production line, and these are all, if they're like 13, they're independent, and they may be receiving a signal.
Let's put it
but
this way: if I'm doing a
it's
sweep
super
of like
encrypted.
looking for systems that are putting information out, blah 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 blah, like scanning the radio waves themselves, are they transmitting and receiving shit tons of information that would most likely be commands?
It is super fucking encrypted, but yes.
Okay, that's great. I don't need to hack it. Can we jam that?
It's super fucking encrypted. Good luck.
I
Can we tell the
mean,
source?
I believe the answer to that is no, because you don't have electronics warfare equipment.
Yeah, and you don't have an EWAR equipment. You don't have EWAR equipment on your ship. Yeah, so
damn
no.
it. I'm gonna need to buy it. We're gonna need to buy
So-
some of that.
Y'all
Should I
could have bought
fire
some.
at random until I hit the source?
No, just shoot the fucking robots.
Fair
Don't
enough.
blow the whole
Roll
goddamn
initiative.
hangar up. We have to explore.
Roll initiative. Roll initiative.
Who's rolling initiative? All of us?
You all roll initiative.
17.
Okay.
Because, I mean, we're in a ship.
Wait.
You're in a ship,
Plus
they
2.
aren't. But I'm
19,
going to
actually.
kind of treat it as ground combat because it's kind of that situation. So, you guys are sitting there, and I'm just going to use... We have tokens really quick here. This does not have tokens. There they are.
Oh, that's actually not half bad.
We need constructs. Need... Getting tokens, but
Was there an
observers.
initiative bonus? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
You ready for your ability?
7. Okay. I got 18.
Coincidence, I got an
Yeah.
18 as well.
I got nothing.
Hey. Aww.
I'm a fire in my laser.
By the way, actually, these are not the same as Mini. I apologize. They are
Oh.
actually floating, but they have guns.
They're
Alright, so
loading.
Mini can have the
They're
top
like-
turret. I'll
Yes.
just use the front, like the bow gun.
Where do you want me
17,
then?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Holy God!
You make sure
I
they
said
don't
there's
get in.
15.
I make sure they don't get in.
If they do get in, they have a bad day.
Right. Step 1, we're gonna send Nano to cover all of the entrances of the ship, and step 2 is gonna be get ready to be
All right.
doorway claymores, bitches.
These things.
Can
I
someone
will
bring
tell
me
you,
my
if you-
rifle? I
Have
shouldn't
you all
left
seen the
it back
Matrix? These things look like freaking
Bots.
the Sentinels. Yeah.
That's great. Boys, like I said, I'm turning the doors on the ship into claymores, so we may have to fly without oxygen at some point.
I'm in my
Fine by me.
spacesuit already.
And all you're gonna hear from the gunner
initiative,
seat.
boys.
I'm gonna yell up to what? Do you need frag grenades?
If you got spares, it'd be useful.
Have your nanos
All right.
take them from my pack.
I'm gonna dispatch a couple of boys to do that. They're gonna go play
Okay.
fetch.
Can some of them like run me my rifle up to the cockpit?
God damn it!
I don't know how useful they are.
Nope.
No, that's a little too heavy
They're
for
too
'em.
heavy. Okay.
Little
Yeah,
too
you're gonna
heavy.
have to go get your rifle.
Well, I'm kind of gunning at the moment, so
So, what'd you guys get for who got first initiative here?
many.
Maybe me, 19.
And we had
19.
18 each.
13. Alright, so Mini there. Who has the higher reflex between the both of you for your higher dex? Between
Higher
Buck and
My
Higher
dex
dex
mod.
Dex mod's
Yeah.
3.
My dex mod's a 3 as well.
I guess
Alright,
they can just
Call
choose
it in the
between
air,
them.
heads or
who
tails.
wants to go first then? Who wants to go first?
I'd say Bloody,
Not
you go
you
first.
two.
You got the gun.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You have the shooty tool. I have the mine the doors bots.
Alright. Alright, boys. Mini, you're first. What do you want to do?
Shoot him.
Alright, what are you shooting them with? Turret?
Cannon. Yeah.
Alright. Roll me a attack.
Okay.
Ranged attack with the ship and use the ship stats. Come here. That's not for you to eat. Come here.
Yes, it is.
Dog. That is not for you.
I gotta pull up the ship set.
For the turret, you're gonna roll.
He needs to roll a basic
Nice.
attack for it. It's a basic attack, so it's regular ranged
Yeah.
attack, and then your
The damage roll is 2d4, so.
Alright,
Yep.
well, I rolled an 11.
okay.
I don't know if there's any bonus in terms of for range, because I'm guessing these guys are pretty much point blank.
That will sadly miss.
Oh, damn.
Actually, hang on. Let me do something.
That was a raw
No.
11, though, I think, Waller, so I don't know.
What's your basic
That's-
attack bonus, Mini?
Stand
For the
by.
ship.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I'm not familiar with the ship's sheet, so I'm looking.
You guys get a. We're kind of house ruling this at the moment. So, what's your basic attack bonus, Mini? You should have one. It should be a +1, I think.
Where do I see this? On my sheet.
Should be in your sheet, yeah.
Yeah, do you
Should
know
be
where it is?
BAB. It is under your basic attack bonus. It'd be right there. Oh, that's right. You went bonus. So add your Mini when you make a roll. You want to add your dexterity modifier, so you get a 2. So 11 plus 2 plus your basic attack bonus, which
Okay.
would be 1, I think.
So then, 14 total.
All right. Roll me a d6, Mini.
Okay. One moment, let me get those out.
Hey, Waller.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the laser turret 2d4 while the mounted one is a 1d8?
Because the mounted one's bigger.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's
Technically,
yeah.
2d4 is better than 1d8.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
So, Mini, go ahead and roll damage for me. So 2d4
Okay.
plus the +4. And I need to roll another D. Roll D20 here.
Wow. Double ones.
Fucking Snake
Okay.
Eyes, really? Come
Yep.
on, man.
Plus, what was it?
So as you guys watch, as you guys like start sitting there and they're like the robots are kind of hovering, and they start like they're going after the ship, like they're gonna start moving forward. You just hear the turret, like 13 gets to the turret, and you just hear it fire up, and you watch as like 8 of them get just whacked out of the 15.
Okay.
And I mean, they're stunned, but they're not coming at the ship right away. So
Oh no, that's
Cool.
death. Oh well.
all right. So who's next?
Me. I'm gonna use the bow
All right,
gun.
Buck. All right, bow gun. Roll it, sir.
That is an 18.
So that will hit base straight even without bonuses. So you get 1d8, please.
Yep, busting that out. Hold on. Six.
Okay. So as you watch as the first 8 that or the 13 hit, you watch as those guys get hit again by the spray from Senor Bow Gun there with Buck. So those guys got hit pretty hard. All right, Hallsworth, what are you doing? What is Wub doing?
Wub is going to issue the orders to the lovely nano machines to go skitter, and cover the entrances of the ship. So literally, like, if anything tries to come through the doors, the nano's going to do the whole beep beep bang, and
Okay.
turn themselves into door claymores. And I guess we'll also, the ones that went to get the hand grenades, will also set up there so we can use the hand grenades instead.
Can
Bad
they
as well.
throw hand grenades out of the hatches?
No, but they can detonate them
They can pull a
with
pin.
themselves.
That'll have to do.
Pull the
And
pin
then-
and go for it.
Yeah, well, not even pull the pin. It's more like one of them crawls inside to be just a manual explosive starter, and then the others sacrificially will yeet themselves with said grenade at the enemy.
By the way, for your information, I had 3 frag grenades in my pack, so they would have all been in the same spot. So if you found one, you found all 3. So
Alright, well, then I've got 3 nanobombs running around at this point.
So those
That's
are
a
all set up
horrifying
on the
prospect.
ship.
The
know.
nanobombs, while we're going to, by the way, set themselves up so they're also by the door. So anything that decides to
Okay.
come through the door is going to get a very nasty surprise.
So you guys watch as now the groups scatter into 3 groups of 5. And you see one of them move up along the ship there. If it had the hit
I
model,
thought there
they're
was
getting up
12
on the
of them.
ship. Nope, there's 15 of them.
Why did I think 12?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn it. Anyway, you have a ship. That thing's there. It's not dead yet. And you see like one of them. You see the groups of 5 kind of flip around. Like a couple of them go up on top of the ventral part of the the dorsal part of the ship. We see one of them trying to go for the ventral part, and then one of them's coming up into the cockpit. And we're going to roll for each of these groups here and see what happens. They're gonna try and break into the ship.
We should probably be leaving the area if we can.
Probably have to
agreed.
do that on my next turn. I assume, since I'm piloting.
And yeah, none of them. You guys start hearing what sounds like lasers trying to breach the hull, but they are not breaching
Shield?
the hull currently.
Wait.
Yeah, they're going through the shield.
Okay.
So but you start hearing entry alerts from the automated system, the defense system on the ship, saying someone's trying to break into your shit.
So
It starts beeping, and it's back
Oh,
up to
no.
13 again. Oh no!
All right. Well, I'm gonna roll to fire again.
Okay. What group are you going to target?
Let's see. I have the bottom one, bottom turret.
no top
You have
turret.
top turret.
Top
It's on
turret.
top.
Okay.
So this group right here on the side is on top. This one's at the front and the nose. This one's under.
Gotcha.
So
All right. So where was that one that was on top trying to that group?
This one.
it's the
Breakthrough?
one. It's that one that he's
Right side.
what like. So you turn the turret and you're watching through the turret screen because you're not in the turret. Like you have
Yeah.
like a little console, and you look and you see like all of these droids like trying to cut into the ship and they're trying to breach through the shield.
All right. I'm gonna blast him.
And you're like, blast them. Okay. All right, roll your attack there, Minnie.
Okay. I rolled. What is it? +3 total.
Should be a +3.
12.
That will miss. So you guys hear the turret. You 13 starts scanning around. He's like, oh no, they're on top of the ship. And you start pulling the trigger down, and you guys like the screen pops back out, and you watch the turret like slowly traverse, and just 13's holding the trigger down, and it's just not hitting them yet.
Die. I missed.
So that is 13's turn. Fuck.
How much space is around us?
This hangar is probably, I would say it's big enough that you guys probably have about 30 feet of clearance on each side. Not a lot, but this wasn't really designed for big ship. Like you guys fit in here just right for the size of the ship you're in. So,
I would like to try to roll the ship to kind of launch these guys off.
okay.
And then start elevating up. Kind of.
The doors are still closed, by the way, just letting you know.
Are they high above us, or is there a set
Yes,
closed like
you guys
directly
have-
above us?
You guys got about you would have enough room to rotate the ship.
Okay,
but-
yeah.
Yeah.
I try and fling these
So,
ones
you-
off.
Okay. Roll a piloting check there. By the way, I hope everybody's strapped in.
No, we have
Because
the
this hang-
we have the what's
Okay.
it called?
True.
Oh, what's it called? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Dampers.
Dampeners. That's
Yeah,
right.
you have
Inus-
dampeners,
Inuseful
so-
dampeners.
Yep.
We'll give the protect me code.
I would still
19.
make sure you're strapped in, though. Okay. So you guys watch as the camera pans back out, and you watch the ship kind of you kick the thrusters up a bit, and you demagnetize the landing skids. You pop it up, and you take it up about 15 feet, enough room where you can make a rotation clearance. And in slow motion, you just watch as this whole ship just begins to roll in the hangar. And you guys watch out the window as your orientation is now suddenly changing. And you guys watch as and
Bill got
13,
those
you watch
RCSs
these
going.
dudes. You watch as like one of the robots they're gonna try and make some saves here to hang on with their arms. So hang on. That's a natural 1. That's a 4. That's a natural 20. And that is so 3 of them hang on, and you watch all or 2 of them hang on, and 3 of them release and fall off. So, but they kind of continue floating off to the side. They kind of recover. So, one of them, the natural one, literally just falls down and just dies. And now the ship is inverted.
Which means that the turret is now facing down for Minnie.
Yes, by the way, Nate, you're not facing down.
Totally intentional.
100%.
That is your turn. Is there anything else that you want to do there, Senor? I would consider that your move action, Buck.
So I still have a firing action?
You still have your main action, yes.
Yeah, so I'll use the forward gun and nail the guys up front.
Okay. Roll an attack for me.
That is a natural 20, sir.
Oof.
Okay. Okay, roll damage. And it auto crits, by the way, so it'll double whatever you roll.
I put my 1d8 away for some reason. Let me pull that back out. Alright, survey says 3. So that's 6 damage.
Because you watch as 3 of them, as your heavy laser starts hitting, see 3 of them just evaporate and just fall down. We're talking about a starship class weapon here on these things. So
Yeah, I'd meant to ask, what's the what's the how do you ratio the shield of the ship to their weapons?
I'm basing it off of what I'm rolling a d6 to see what happens to them. So I'm kind of house ruling some of this so we can kind of see how it goes. So because I don't
figure
think in Starfinder I don't think has a table for that. So
no, okay. It feels
I
like,
didn't
you
see
know,
one.
That's something I'm
they
gonna
have-
need to look into for the Star Wars game. I need to see if
Yeah.
there's a table for converting ship damage to.
I'm
land
rolling
damage.
a d6 to see what happens. So
okay.
yeah.
I figure because, you know, like they have handheld weapons. A ship, like even a small ship, should just be laughing at that
Mm-hmm.
with its shields.
Well, no, they're not trying to shoot at you with their guns. They're trying to break in with freaking basically laser drills into the ship.
Oh, okay.
So.
Still shields though.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I believe it's Web's turn. Senor.
Yes. Well, nothing's really in a position for me to fuck it up right now, I would say.
You can do other stuff with the ship, buddy.
Can I use one of my spells here, Waller?
I would allow it.
Alright. No, that's not going to be the right one we want to use here. Because we don't need to deal more damage. That's not going to help. Yeah, I really actually don't have anything good for this one. Never mind. What else can I do with the ship sensors in this battle then, since we're not in a ship v ship fight?
You could try and you can roll a computer's check.
Mm-hmm.
You could cast a spell. You could.
Can I help target a group to make it easier to target one of the groups?
Yeah, I'll allow that. I'll allow that with the computers, with the sensors.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do that with?
Which group do we want to murder, guys?
All of them.
Okay, we're gonna go with the 5 that are still alive over here then.
That's probably a good call.
Okay, so the ones that haven't been attacked yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll me roll me a computer's check and tell me what you get.
I got a 15 for computers.
So I will allow you to give a +1 to the next attack on that group. So
Okay.
whoever attacks that group gets a +1 until your next turn. By the way, so the next person, if you all shoot it next turn, if you can, I don't think the front turret firing arc though, the front gun can hit that. I think it's just forward firing.
Yeah, it's gonna
only,
have to be mini.
So you get a +1. Yeah, so mini would get a +1 on that. Now, if Bilotti could shoot him, he could hit him too. But
I got a move action. Maybe if Mini doesn't use it, maybe I'll just turn the ship and fire it down.
well, no, you get it until next turn.
Yeah.
It's a +1 to every attack to that unit until next turn.
Oh shit. Okay.
So yeah. Anywho, these guys are gonna try and cut in again. We're gonna see how this goes. Natural 20. So you guys are sitting there. The ventral group, the one that you haven't hit yet, you see one of them kind of reach under, and you hear the computer yelling about a hull breach, hull breach, hull breach, and one of them starts coming into the actual end of the ship. So it makes a big enough hole, and you see it like breaking apart the ship superstructure, and he's now inside the ship.
You just got this fucking thing.
Yup. Yes, you did. And the other two groups do not do anything this turn. So now y'all have a problem. People in your ship. 13, it's your turn.
Oh, goody. Alright, well, I'm going to... I take it I can't see the intruder from where I am?
No, not
Yeah.
where your console is, no, yet.
Real quick, where did you say they breached?
They're in the middle of the ship, so they came in basically near the turret, but where the station is for the turret isn't there. The station for the turret's actually up front.
Okay.
So they're in the middle of the ship, so they're in one of the main hallways. So they're in this kind of main, yeah, right in here. So
Do I still have... Well, if I shoot, can I also do engineering stuff?
yeah, it's one or the other.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to
Because
take
engineering
advantage.
stuff would be a main action. So
Alright, well, I'm going to take advantage of the +1 I have. And shoot the group outside.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
dice. Okay.
This is a fun little encounter so
Son
far.
of a bitch. This dice is going in dice jail. I rolled a 7.
Okay, then
Yes.
do all your additions.
That
So-
is with the additions.
Holy shit.
I just jailed some dice, so.
So that misses.
I'm sorry, that would be an 8
That's
with the
unfortunate
additions.
for you
So
all.
yeah.
That misses. What? Alright, so that'll miss. Fuck,
Alright,
you're
swing
up.
and miss.
What bonuses does the ship confer?
You guys get a +2 to piloting check right now. And
Oh, no, for
that's
attack.
it. You get a +1 on that specific group. So
you know what? Can I use the ship to kind of try and smear that group against the ceiling?
I mean, if you want to make another piloting check, well,
Fuck yeah.
they're below you. They're not above you.
Oh,
So you could
against
go
the
down,
floor.
but not up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bowling time.
Make a piloting check.
Okie doke.
Hey robots, let's go bowling.
That's a natural 19 plus
Oh,
7
fuck.
plus 2. This is 28 piloting check.
So the one inside's okay. That one's okay. That one's dead. That one's okay. That one's dead. So 2 of them live. You watch all the other ones get smushed, and the one inside is still inside. So let me roll something to see what happens. Your ship will take 5 points of hull damage.
Even with the shield up?
Uh-huh. You're crashing it into the ground, dude.
Yeah, it's still
You're
shielded.
gonna take some hull damage, and it's already kind of getting cracked open, so...
Alright, where does hull damage go?
It's gonna be HP.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So 5 damage to your HP.
Did we already lose shield damage? Because that's at 28 out of 30. I don't know if that was...
It's going through the shields, because at this point you're trying to smush them, and the shields are
No.
still holding. And
I mean, On the sheet, on the ship sheet, it says 28 out of 30 for shield.
No, so something for that reason, it wouldn't let me give you 30 out of 30, I don't think, unless I, it should be 30 out of 30, change that.
It's 30 out of 30 now, okay.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. So you take 5 damage.
And did we take
luckily
any
you
from
don't
that
have-
one breaking in?
Actually, it'll be another 3 damage.
Okay, so we're at 32 out of 40.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Anything else, Buck?
That was my movement, right?
Yep. Well, that was your attack, too. I'm going to count that as your attack.
Oh, damn it. Fine, and then I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright. Fallsworth, whoop, you're up.
All right. We're going to send the Skittery boys down
Okay.
to the hole. And they're going to take their lovely, their 3 grenades with them.
Okay.
And then once they're down there and they're saying hello to our new friend inside the ship by, getting right up next to him, holding the boom tubes, they're going to go click, click, boom with the grenades.
In the ship?
I mean, if they can crawl out behind him with the grenades, they'll go for it.
He's inside, like, he's fully in the ship. Like,
Alright, guys, do we want him to die? Are we
ship.
willing to sacrifice parts of the ship to kill him?
Depends what you mean by parts of the ship.
I'm detonating 3 grenades inside the ship.
Oh, keep in mind that's right by the turret.
And there's also, like, fuel lines and shit in the ship.
I mean, we have fire extinguishers.
TPK.
I mean, how do you guys want to do? How do you guys want to deal with them? Because someone's gonna have to go down there and shoot him. Then.
Paul's, it's your decision. It's your decision. It's your turn.
You're the soldier. Go fucking shoot him.
I'm not a soldier.
You're wearing armor.
To make me a soldier. Oh,
This
God.
group is going to last 3 sessions, and they're going to die because someone's going to explode
Waller,
the ship.
Waller, here's what we're gonna do.
Yes. Yes.
The nano boys that are carrying the grenades are gonna drop them in the path that Mr. Security Robot is going to have to follow in the events
In
that
the ship? In the ship?
inside the ship. They are the last-ditch delete button. If I need to do it, I will do it.
Are you going to explode one of these
Grenades?
grenades
No.
on
The nano,
security?
once the nano have gone let go, they're going to try and swarm inside Mr. Security Droid.
Alright, roll me and you have an attack for them?
I haven't given them an attack because I don't know if we want to do this with computers against will saves or how you want to work this.
Yeah, computer against a will save on this.
That will, it's not going to be good. That's going to be 10. Natural 1 for the attack, so.
And he got to 12 for his will save. So
Yeah, so
that will
they will-
miss.
They will not be able to get inside this time.
Alright.
Well,
That's
if I
your
have
turn.
to, if I have to, the suicide bombs are ready. I'm gonna make sure they know, hey, there's a dude in by the turret, and he's probably pissed.
And now it's that guy in the turret's turn. Or inside, and he's going to move towards
The bridge.
towards the flight deck where you all are located. And there's going to be a second one that makes it up into the ship out of the 2 that survived. So now there's 2 of them in the ship. And that one's dead. So he died. There's 2 of them in the ship. And the other group is going to try and break in. And they're both going to fail. Alright. 13, it's your turn.
Alright.
You can either choose to fire the turret or go fight the dudes in the ship.
Well. Yeah, let's get off this turret.
Okay.
Since they're now... Well, here's the problem. I don't have my rifle. I gotta
No,
go
you
run
don't.
and get it.
Yes, you do.
So I'm booking it to to my quarters to get my rifle.
Okay.
Do I make it there? Or do I encounter others?
Roll me a dexterity check, sir.
Okay. Ten.
All right. You do run into one of them, and he is going to engage you.
Do I happen across the frag grenade?
Yes, you see the frag grenade on the floor, and you see the little nanite swarm next to the frag grenade.
Is the frag grenade between me and the enemy, or is the enemy between me and the frag grenade? Which is closest?
It's right in the middle between the both of you.
The frag grenade is.
Yes.
I'm gonna...
And where you have to go is on the other side of the robots.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick that frag grenade up. As soon as I'm basically running towards the frag grenade, I'm gonna just pick it up, pull the pin, and throw.
Oh God. Okay, we're making attack, man.
All right. It's not my
So,
ship.
guys, what do you got in mind for your new characters?
All
I'm
right.
gonna call it a day and wait until the Star Wars game comes up.
Do I get any bonuses for that? Cause God, I kind of hope I do.
+1.
All right.
You get.
Fuck it, I get an 11 then.
What's the damage on the frag grenades?
Let's find out.
God.
Damage on the frag grenades is... Oh yeah, it's under the attack section. 1d6
1d6.
explosive. And then if I get a critical, it's burn plus another 1d6.
Alright, so 1d6.
Range is 15
Alright.
feet. And I'm guessing that's diameter from the center point, so...
So, you guys, like, so this is, I'm going to describe the scene. You see 13 run up to the grenade. Hall's Wubb's watching this through the nanites, you know, being able to communicate with them. And you watch him pull the pin. He looks at it for a second, and then he, like, throws it like a really just, like, a sissy, like, baseball throw. And you just watch the grenade just, like, lawn dart onto the ground, and it explodes.
Ooh.
Causing 4 damage to everybody within 15 feet, including you, 13.
Oh boy.
And also to the ship is gonna get 4 damage too.
Stop blowing holes in my ship. Alright, ship's down to 28 out of 40, and I'm, like, mildly terrified because I have 11 hit points, so I don't even know what you have if I'm the tankiest.
Hang on. Oh, it's fine. I have one
Not a
left.
lot, put it that way.
You have one left?
Oh my god.
All right.
This is fantastic.
This is not good.
This is going as expected.
All right, Buck, it's your turn, I think.
Are either of those spots dead from that?
No.
Alright, so there's 3 fucking retarded robots in the ship. Got it.
Yes. I love these low level shits because they get really fucking brutal really quick because nobody has health. There's lots of death. And there's a lot of fear of death too.
This guy throws a rock at this guy. Oof.
Ah!
I don't know
Dead.
whether to go for my gun or to try and smear the party off to the right-hand side of the ship.
There is no right answer in this case, I would say, or no wrong
Well,
answer.
Yeah, it is.
No, there's no
yours.
right answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna try and scrape the other pile.
Okay, another piloting check.
God, Daddy
We're gonna
needs a
need-
new pair of shoes.
We're gonna have to get them a ship in the shape of a fly swatter waller.
Yes! Natural 19. Plus
So-
7 plus 2, so another 28.
You watch as these. Oh, not that. These guys are now all dead.
Oh, thank fuck.
Now you still have the problem though.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
two, and these two. So
But those 5 are now no longer a problem.
no, they are not a problem.
How much damage does the ship
So-
take?
Take another
5.
5 damage, please. The shield's eating most of it, to be honest. You'd be taking a lot more if you didn't have shields.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So
Alright, and is that my attack?
that is your movement.
Uh,
You're gonna shoot the two in the front with the turret.
yeah, or with the
With
the
the
bow
cannon.
gun.
All right, roll your attack.
$14 plus, what was the ship bonus? Plus 1?
Should be +1.
So 15.
So that will hit on those. Roll damage for me.
That is a 7. 1d8? Yeah, 7.
Damn.
These two are dead.
Oh, thank God.
Now you gotta deal with the stuff in the ship, though.
Yep.
Yay!
Yay!
Halsworth,
Guess
feel
whose
free
turn
to
it is. Yay!
Halsworth,
It's
feel free
Swap's
to-
turn.
feel free to meet shield long enough for me to go get my big gun.
Whoa, what do you mean meat shield? Jesus. Mini, why? 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 Why did you do this?
It's not Y, it's X, as in X mini. Haha, X13.
I gotta ask Mini, do you like need heals right now?
Well, out of character, I got 1 health left.
Well, no, I heard you say that already. So do you want me to kill something or do you want help?
I only see 1 in the corridor, right?
No, there's 2. There's 2 there. They're both in the corridor.
What do you want, Mini?
Kill.
Death or heal. Death
Kill
or
the
heal.
closest one, and I'll run.
Oh god, okay. How close is the closest one to him, Waller?
10 feet. It's literally like they were 10
Oh,
feet from each other.
fuck me, Mini. I'm sorry, buddy. You're probably gonna die in this process.
Oh,
How much HP did the ship have again? Left?
How much does the ship have left?
Yeah.
23.
Okay, yeah. The Nano's gonna pick the grenade up, Waller. Then they're gonna run it
Back the
forward.
grenade.
They're gonna run it. They're gonna pick. Actually, we're gonna pick both the grenades up. We're gonna run them both forward, and we're gonna blow them
Oh,
both
no.
up underneath.
Okay.
we're just
the,
going for
first
we're
one.
going straight for the TPK, aren't we?
We don't have a
Roll your
choice.
attack calls.
Get off
Roll your
my
attack
ship.
calls.
What?
Roll it. Roll your attack. Just roll me a dex or a strength check for your nanos. See if they get it in close.
What do they have a strength mod or no? I'm assuming no.
What did you get?
I got an
No,
8,
they
so-
don't. Oh God. So you guys watch as the Danos picks up the grenades, and 13, you watch them as they fly towards you. See these 2 grenades in the air, and the robots, realizing what's about to happen, they all basically move in right on top of you, 13. So
Well,
everybody
sorry,
converges
13.
right on 13.
I'll
I-
fix
Roll
you later.
damage.
I'm gonna begin uploading my conscience to the ship's computer.
No.
Late. You
Waller.
don't have enough time.
Waller,
You don't
I'm
have enough
click
time.
booming this.
And both of them for your damage is 6 total to everybody.
So
Alright,
Mini
I
takes
have
6. The robots take 6. The nano are just
So
absolutely
they're
fucking
dead.
gone in the explosion.
Yup. Yup.
Mini is -5.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mini, I need a death saving throw.
Wait a minute. Did I read that wrong? Health.
And you said it killed both of our...
Yeah, I
both of our
killed
robots
them.
are dead?
Yes.
Okay.
The ship also takes 6 damage, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
And you said Mini is now down.
And
Wait a minute. I
yes,
think I read this
and-
wrong. Your hit points section is under health for total.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I never updated that. So obviously I had full health going in. I took 4 for the. I actually have 11 health total. For
Okay.
some reason it was just on 5.
That's what I have.
Mini,
So-
you fuck.
So he's
now
still
I
at
have 1
0.
health.
Okay.
And he's been using your stamina points too, right?
And also there is a fire. So
Stamina.
and you will take Mini. You will take an additional 4 points of damage from the fire that started on the ship.
Cool.
Now you're
Waller,
dead.
how do the stamina points work then? For Mini's sake?
Stamina,
Since-
you can roll. So stamina, you can reach into those, I believe, first. Those go first.
Oh,
So
okay.
do you have? Yeah. So
I have
use
8
those
stamina
first, and then
points
you
and
can-
11 health points.
So your
Yeah,
first round
so-
of
Oh,
damage
so
is
you're
good to
fine.
8 stamina points, and then your health starts taking hits.
Got
Yes. Yes.
So. Okay, hang on. Let me.
And you also have shields and stuff too. But.
It was 5, a 6, and then a 4 for damage, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That
4
went
for the
swimmingly
grenade
well.
that I threw, 6 for the 2 grenades that Doolittle threw, and then 4 for the fire that the grenades caused.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And by the way, the longer you stay in the fire, that's every turn. By
Move,
the way.
bitch!
Yeah, but wasn't he at 1 and the fire put him below 1?
Yeah, but he didn't use his.
But he didn't burn through his
use the
stamina
health
points,
right.
so
Yeah.
he's recalculating the damage.
Yes.
Because he's got to burn through his stamina points first. So you should still be conscious, Mini.
Yeah, I've got 5 health left.
Move your ass out of the fire.
I'm good.
Oh my
Waller,
God.
I grabbed the wrong thing. I'm gonna grab the fire
Mhm.
extinguisher and run down to help Mini.
Hey,
But
hey,
you
hold
watch
on. It's my turn next, and I'm going to do that
Okay,
too.
go ahead. So you both go
Are
running
we
down.
out of
You see
combat at this
Whoop and
point?
Buck. You
Yes,
guys
we
are out
are.
of combat at this point. Buck and you both go running down there with the fire extinguishers, and you guys walk in, and 13 is completely just on fire at
Ow.
this point. It's just
Ah,
like
It turns
fire.
around, it just
It
gives us a
burned.
high five, but it's on fire. Or a thumbs up.
Alright, I'm gonna douse 13 with my extinguisher.
Okay, I'll go down the hall and try and put out the rest of the fucking fire.
Wait, do a little
So
question.
it's starting.
Yeah?
Did you actually punch holes in one of them?
No.
Okay. Continue.
So you guys spray the extinguisher all over 13. Just.
I'm spraying mine all over 13, but Lottie's
Yep.
handling the ship fire.
And the ship fire, it's following a fuel line down one of the main corridors, and you just watch it, and you just see it like laying on the top of the ship, and it's starting to follow, and you see this, Buck, and you understand what this means. Like, this is not good.
I'm running
This is
for that,
not-
like the source of that fire as fast as I fucking can.
Yup.
Hit the emergency
Put it up.
shut off.
I'm not at the bridge. I'll yell at one of you guys since you're closer to hit it.
I guess I'll run back up and go hit that. Without even making sure Minnie's all the way out. I'll leave the extinguisher for him in case he needs to put
So
himself
is it
out.
the emergency shutdown or the shut off for the fuel?
I am hitting the shut off for the fuel, which puts the actual mechanical interlocks between the fuel line and the rest of the fuel reserves and the engine and everything else, so it
And you
isolates
guys
the
watch-
lines to the lines.
Yes. So you guys watch as you're running, Buck. You just see the fire just as soon as the emergency shutdown initiated. You just see it all just like it disappears because there's no fuel left. And then you see a leak and a little bit of a fire from like one of the places that
I'm gonna
was
hose that.
shut off all the way.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just dump the extinguisher at that. Stop it! Cut it out.
Bitch.
Once that's securely out, I'm gonna go back through and bring the rest of it. Make
I'm
sure
gonna run a
Okay.
sensor
anything
sweep.
else is out.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him by running a sensor sweep to make sure there's no other fire alarms.
No other fire alarms. You did lose 10% of your fuel reserves.
Acceptable
fire?
losses.
Acceptable losses. And you do notice that the hangar is now calm. And
13.
you guys are good.
I'm okay.
Get up here.
I told you the fire extinguishers would be useful.
We
Just
haven't
get up
even
to the
used.
bridge.
We haven't even used the ones he bought. We're just using the ones that the
it's the
ship.
ones from the ship.
Yeah, but we've already got to restock them now, so they are actually technically useful. Just go to my room and meet me there.
I'm on my way.
I'm gonna start welding holes shut.
We gotta
I'm-
make this thing void capable again. Engineering check, Buck, senor. Engineering check.
Where's my 20? That's my 8.
Yeah, give me an engineering check, and you'll need to give me one too if you're gonna fix
16 plus
their
6. So
13.
Oh yeah.
22, because my engineering is 6.
Okay. So
Wait.
you're able to get the. Go ahead,
Hold on.
Pilati.
Oh, 1 plus 3 plus intelligence. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, 22.
So you're able to get the lines repatched with the. Luckily, they did provide you guys with spare equipment and things that you can use to, create emergency patches and things. Because that's kind of important in space, don't you think?
A little bit, yeah.
So you're able to get patches on the fuel lines, and also you pull out one of the steel plates where basically the robots broke in, and you're able to weld the plate back down to basically reseal the ship.
Okay.
By that
I
point,
was
and that'll
gonna say
take you
otherwise
some
I'll just
time,
take some
but yeah.
interior plate from somewhere and patch
They
it back
have
up that way.
there's extra plating, both inner and outer. if
Cool.
needed. So
Well,
now you don't
13
have
over
outer
the hole.
plating on it. You don't have outer plating on that part, but you have enough to where you won't lose air. So if the shields go down for some reason, so I wouldn't do a deorbit burn with it, but it needs to be up. It needs to
It'll
be
be
fixed, but it'll
fine.
be
Is there
benign
spare
for now.
Is there spare armor plate available?
Yes, there's spare outer hull, but you need to go outside to do it.
Yeah. Once it's clear, I will go out and do that.
But or you can wait till you guys get back to Terminus to do it.
No. I'm not
No,
gonna risk
we
that.
But why not?
You've already seen how today is going.
I know. Anyway, Hallsworth, did you roll an engineering check for
I was going to
Cuban
ask
13
first
there?
before I do an engineering check on him. Does he, since he's a robot, does he count as a construct?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and just cast Mending on him, which is a healing spell for
Okay.
1d4 hit points.
Okay.
So, Mini,
Roll 1d4.
well, you get 1 hit point back. I tried. It's a cantrip. We can use it again later.
Sounds good. I'll take
Hey,
one.
if I hand him a screwdriver, can that make an advantage?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
it was
it's
worth a
a
shot.
Technomancer actual
Just
spell.
smacks him with the screwdriver.
Yeah.
It's just find the loosest screw I can find and reseat it for advantage.
Squeakity squeak.
Squeakity squeak squeak.
I am good. Mostly.
System's acceptable.
System's still functioning. We
Alright.
should collect those
So
bodies.
what do y'all want to do?
We need minifigures for our characters.
Yes,
Are
we
you
do. We need
volunteering?
to find some.
I have a model, like a 3D model done. I just need someone to rig it. But that's just for me.
Why do you need to rig it
So I
for
can
this?
pose it.
Ah, that's fair.
Because it's in like a default T-posing, which, to be fair, it'd be hilarious to
T-pose
just
for
walk around
dominance.
T-posing for dominance at all times.
It always T-poses for dominance.
Now, are we gonna go out and
Oh
collect
my
those
God.
robotic bodies to sell for scrap?
You just walk up to a
Yes.
guy and T-pose. Roll an intimidation check.
Do you guys pick up the bodies and bring them in? You see 13 going out, and he's like collecting all the droid bodies, and he's like trying to pile them into the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my rifle and throw that over my back and start exploring the hangar while he's doing that.
Which, oh, by the way, I grabbed my rifle too.
Actually, I'm not even throwing it over my back. I'm loading it and holding it because I don't trust anything.
Yep.
I've seen what happens here, and we're not doing this today, guys. Right?
By the way, I've now stored my
less.
consciousness on like an SD card within me, and it's ready for fast upload to the ship just in case.
Minnie's learning from last time.
This is
He's live updating himself.
this is
It's
fucking.
bad.
I'm uploading myself to the ship's cloud, is what's happening.
This is
God.
Preacher's D&D all over again.
Uh-huh.
I made it farther than last time.
Oh no, my God! He's got his own Spectre Drive account. Constantly backing himself out via 11G.
You know how many like terabits it would probably be? It would be terabits of data.
Yeah,
for
you gotta
13.
get the paid account, so it's like 5 credits a month, but it's totally worth it.
God damn.
It's like what's bigger than a terabit there, Manny?
Peta.
Terabyte.
Yeah.
Is it peta?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
would
next up one.
probably need lots of petabytes.
Oh,
Lots
they
of
must have
them.
had to end their session early tonight.
Yeah, or they didn't have one. So
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh God.
How'd the gang war go?
oh, they didn't have Keanu. That's why.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
everything went smoothly.
Ah! 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 That's what
Oh.
you think. How'd you guys like your first combat? That was fun.
I almost died.
Yeah, you did.
That's got to be a
So, I think
staple for like every beginning one.
we're gonna
Yeah, they
bookmark
didn't
it
have one.
here, I think, for now. Oh, we'll bookmark it here for now. So I know it's a little bit shorter, but
That's fine.
yeah, we'll bookmark it here, and we'll pick up next week.
Yeah, all right.
Alrighty, stream coming down.